Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here. Alright, now as I told you guys in my last video, now here I am with a video for a retro Bash at the Beach show. And yeah, and as you can probably guess by what I was saying at the end of my last video, this is going to be a video for Bash at the Beach 2000. Now, like I told you guys, this really is not going to be like a full in-depth review of the entire show. But yeah, this is just going to be a review for a match that took place on the show. And as you can see by the title of the video, this is going to be a review for the match between Jeff Jarrett and Booker T. So yeah, so like I told you guys, this is not going to be a review for the whole show because really I don't want to review the whole show because because the show overall, I mean, it's a WCW pay-per-view in 2000, so yeah, that should pretty much tell you guys why I don't want to review this entire show because yeah, I mean, WCW in 2000 just that speaks for itself, right? Yeah, but yeah, I decided to review this match because, yeah, this is, of course, like what the pay-per-view is probably, like, most known for. And, yeah, this, of course, does have, like, pretty much what is, like, considered by many to be the best moment of WCW in 2000. And really, who could really argue that? Because, yeah, this really was an awesome moment. And this really was, like, the true highlight of WCW in 2000, and it really is easily like their best moment of that year. Yeah, so so of course, like this match, like it wasn't like actually like scheduled for the show. Oh, but yeah, the match was made like during the show as it was going on. But yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so yeah, so I'll just talk a little bit about Bash at the Beach 2000 in general first. So yeah, Bash at the Beach 2000. I mean, like I just said, it's a WCW pay per view in 2000. So yeah, that should just tell you like how the show really is. Yeah, the show overall. I mean, yeah, it was a bad show. I mean, I guess like this is probably the quote unquote best WCW pay per view of 2000. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is probably like the most well known show of WCW pay per view in 2000. But yeah, it was still bad. But I mean, there wasn't like there was less bad on this show than there were like the other ones. Because yeah, overall, I mean, this pay per view it did like have a few positive points to it. I mean, you did like have a few good matches on the show. Oh, but yeah, it was still like a bad show overall, just like with a few positives. Yeah, so I'll just go over the card real quick. So yeah, you had the WCW Cruiserweight title on the line. It was Lieutenant Loco, aka Chavo Guerrero, defending against Juventud Guerrera, which was overall, I guess, a solid match. I mean, true, there were like a lot of there was like a lot of run-ins in the match from like a bunch of guys in masks, but yeah, the match was still like solid enough. It was good, I guess. Yeah, you had Big Vito defending the WCW Hardcore title against Norman Smiley and Ralphus that were filling in for Terry Funk, which was freaking awful. I mean, this match just absolutely freaking sucked ass. I mean, why was Ralphus in the match? Why was he competing? I mean, does anybody even remember Ralphus? I mean, yeah, he was like that. He was like Jericho's personal security guard when Chris Jericho was in WCW. But yeah, Ralphus at this point, I mean, what was he even doing? Yeah. You had uh Daphne and Miss Hancock, aka Stacy Keebler, in a wedding gown match, which was basically kind of like a like a movie version or like a parody of a bra and panties match. Actually, yeah, but yeah, that was a freaking atrocity. Like that was just it was like absolutely horrible, and yeah, that just was like a total. That match was just an absolute atrocity. I mean, you had the WCW tag team titles on the line with the Perfect defending against Chronic, but yeah, I mean, Chronic was in the match. Enough said. Yeah, so yeah, match was freaking awful. Although you had Booker T versus Canyon, which was pretty good, I guess. And the ending of this match kind of like did play off like the match that Booker T and Jeff Jarrett did have on the show. So yeah, you had Scott Steiner defending the United States title against Mike Awesome, which I guess was okay. Hey, yeah. You had Vampiro versus the Demon in a graveyard match. I mean, yes, a graveyard match. This match actually did take place in an actual graveyard, and it was freaking terrible. I mean, yeah, this match was just absolutely atrocious. Yeah, the concept of this match was that they fought in a graveyard, and whoever made it back into the arena first would be the winner. So, I mean, just a graveyard match that speaks for itself. Yeah, just and why are you having a match like this be at Bash at the Beach? I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to have this kind of match take place at Halloween Havoc? I mean, that would be more fitting for like this type of gimmick. Why are you having it at Bash at the Beach? Yeah, but it was stupid, and yeah, it was just freaking terrible. Yeah, you had Shane Douglas versus Buff Bagwell, which sucked. Yeah, and then you had Goldberg versus Kevin Nash for Scott Hall's contract, which also sucked. Yeah, I mean Goldberg's like heel run right here. I mean, yeah, it was an absolute fail, and plus, yeah, it had a swerve that anybody could really see coming with Scott Steiner coming in and turning on Kevin Nash. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, like this pay per view just really does have like Vince Russo once again all over it. So yeah, so this show really was it was yeah pretty terrible, but yeah, it did have like a like it did like have a couple of good matches on it. But yeah, now let me get to the talking point on the show. Yeah, so so going into this show, the scheduled WCW title match was Jeff Jarrett defending the belt against Hulk Hogan. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, you had like Vince Russo also like coming out like supposedly being in Jeff Jarrett's corner, and so and yeah, yeah, and of course, like we have the incident here where um where Hulk Hogan was like playing his creative control card for the match, and yeah, basically like overriding like Vince Russo's lack of direction and stuff, and so then when the match started, Vince Russo just like told Jeff Jarrett to lie down. Now, so yeah, Jeff Jarrett, as soon as the bell rang, Jeff Jarrett just lied down in the ring. And then Vince Russo just like was holding up the world title belt and just talking to Hulk Hogan, and then just like threw Hulk Hogan the world title belt, and then Vince Russo then just ended up walking backstage. And then Hulk Hogan made a statement that really could not be any more true. Yeah, Hulk Hogan just said to Vince Russo, "That's why this company's in the damn shape it's in because of bullshit like this." And I couldn't agree more. I mean, Vince Russo's booking was the reason why, well, part of the reason why WCW just really was just in the crummy shape that it was in at this point. Vince Russo making like Vince Russo had already made David Arquette the WCW champion by this point, and of course, like later on in the year, he would of course make himself the champion. Yeah, but that's not all. Just Vince Russo's booking was just like all over WCW at this time. So then Hulk Hogan then just like put his foot on Jeff Jarrett and pinned him. So yeah, Hulk Hogan was like supposedly crowned the new WCW champion right here. And then afterwards, Jeff Jarrett just got up and walked to the back, and then after this, then Hulk Hogan and just like took the belt, and then he ended up leaving the event. Yeah, but then later on, then Vince Russo came back and he cut one of the most stupid ass shoot promos that I have ever heard, and yeah, and really just Vince Russo is a freaking hypocrite, and he's an absolute moron. That's all I can say about it. Yeah, Vince Russo then just like cut a promo, just saying that like he like left WCW and he really didn't know if he was really going to come back because yeah, he was saying that he's got a wife and kids and he didn't need this. Well, you know what, Russo? Nobody in the WCW needed your stupid ass there either, okay? Because you're part of the reason why WCW went out of business because of your dumbass booking. All right, you booked your freaking crap in the WWF, and then you came to WCW and just did all you could to freaking destroy it, and you succeeded. Yeah. And then, yeah, Vince Russo then was just like ranting on Hulk Hogan, saying that he doesn't give a shit about the WCW. I mean, why should he after everything that you did, Russo? You're a freaking moron. And then, yeah, then Vince Russo was then just saying that Hulk Hogan left, and then, yeah, and Hulk Hogan will never be seen again. So, yeah, Hulk Hogan, like, was, yeah, and then, yeah, this, of course, was Hulk Hogan's final appearance in the WCW. Yeah, I'm not sure if like Hulk Hogan was actually supposed to come back to WCW at some point after this, but yeah, he never got the chance to because WCW went out of business. But yeah, this was like ended up being Hulk Hogan's final appearance in the WCW. Then yeah, then Vince Russo then just said that Jeff Jarrett was still like the official champion, and then yeah, then on this night he would be defending the WCW championship against Booker T. Yeah. So then, the final match of the show was this match: Jeff Jarrett defending the World Championship against Booker T. And yeah, and this was a really good match right here. Yeah, I really did enjoy this. Yeah, I mean, it really did like have like some good back and forth action between the two of them. Yeah, it eventually then like spilled to the outside of the ring. They were brawling in the crowd. Yeah, and yeah, and I should also say, like, what I was talking about just a little bit ago with, like, how, like, the ending of the Booker T Canyon match actually did, like, make sense for this match to take place because, yeah, Jeff Jarrett actually did cost Booker T the match against Canyon when, like, as Booker T was on the top turnbuckle, as the referee was, like, out or something, Jeff Jarrett then came out and then just nailed Booker T with the guitar. With his guitar, and then that allowed Canyon to get the win. Yeah, so yeah, it did kind of like make sense to have like this match where Booker T was challenging Jeff Jarrett for the World Championship. Yeah, but anyway, then at one point, then Jeff Jarrett then just gave a Booker T a pile driver right onto the announce table. But yeah, somehow the announce table didn't break. Yeah. Yeah. And then yeah, then at one point, like as Jeff Jarrett was like trying to go for the figure four on Booker T was able to like counter it into a inside package, but yeah, Jeff Jarrett was able to kick out of it, and then yeah, Jeff Jarrett then ended up like succeeding in putting the figure four on Booker T, but Booker T then eventually reversed it. Yeah, yeah, and then at one point, like the referee ended up like getting taken out, and then yeah, after like Jeff Jarrett ended up like throwing Booker T into the referee, yeah, and then yeah, Jeff Jarrett then like tried to nail Booker T with the World Championship belt, yeah, and I guess I should also mention like yeah, the title that Hulk Hogan ended up taking with him, I guess like it was like some sort another WCW like championship belt that was made. Yeah, because yeah, during Vince Russo's uh, shoot promo, and like yeah, he said that the belt Hulk Hogan took was the Hulk Hogan Memorial Belt, as he referred to it now, and there would be a new title, and Jeff Jarrett was still the holder of it. So yeah, and I'm not sure if like the belt that Jeff Jarrett actually did have for this match was like the true belt because yeah, as Jeff Jarrett came out with it, like you noticed that like the top of the main plate of the belt like was bent. So yeah, I'm not sure if like the belt that Jeff Jarrett had against Hulk Hogan was like another belt that was made, and yeah, this was the actual belt that was used. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I guess I should also mention, of course, that after like the shoot promo that Vince Russo cut on Hulk Hogan then, of course, like filed a lawsuit against Vince Russo. So yeah, so I guess that's one of the reasons why a Hulk Hogan was like didn't come back to WCW after this because yeah, he was like having that lawsuit against Vince Russo at the time. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, back to this match. Yeah, uh, Jeff Jarrett then like tried to hit Booker T with the world title, but Booker T was able to like fight off Jeff Jarrett, and then yeah, Booker T ended up nailing Jeff Jarrett with the World Championship. But yeah, and then Booker T tried to go for the pin on Jeff Jarrett, but Jeff Jarrett kicked out of it. Yeah, and then at one point, then like Jeff Jarrett ended up like blatantly attacking the referee, and then just like giving him like a face buster or something onto the canvas, and then then he nailed the, then he gave Booker T a low blow to like knock Booker T down. Yeah, and yeah, the ending was I did like the ending of this match where yeah Jeff Jarrett ended up grabbing his guitar once again, and then yeah he tried to like a dive from the top turnbuckle, well, to hit Booker T with the guitar, but yeah. As Jeff Jarrett like dove, Booker T ended up like catching Jeff Jarrett, and then Booker T gave Jeff Jarrett the bookend, and then another referee ran in to count the pinfall for Booker T. So yeah, Booker T ended up winning the WCW World Championship. So Booker T winning the WCW title. I mean, yeah, that was a great moment for Booker T, and yeah, the crowd loved it. I mean, yeah, the pop Booker T got from the crowd after winning, it was great. And yeah, like I said, this really was the best moment for WCW in 2000 easily. I mean, after so much crap that year and just horrible show after horrible show. Oh, and yeah, just all the horrible shows they had, and all the Vince Russo booking and all this other crap that went on that year. Yeah, they actually did do something right that year, and Booker T finally did become the WCW champion. Yeah, and this was Booker T's first WCW title win of the five times that he won it. So yeah, it was a good moment to see Booker T he finally win the WCW championship. Yeah, and the match overall, yeah, it was a pretty good match. So yeah, so it was definitely like the best match of the show, and yeah, this was like I said, this was easily the best moment for WCW in 2000. So I would give the match probably a 3.5 stars. So so I really don't recommend this whole show. Of course, like this is a WCW pay-per-view 2000, so I mean, who would recommend even watching an entire WCW 2000 pay-per-view? But yeah, I do definitely say check out this match, and yeah, Booker T winning was a great moment. So yeah, so if you're a Booker T fan, or if you just want to see like a true highlight of WCW in the year 2000, definitely check this match out, because yeah, this was an awesome moment for Booker T and a really good match. So like I said, I give the match 3.5 stars. So yeah, a good match with a great moment at the end. All right, so I guess that's all I can really say about it. So yeah, all right, so I guess this does it for my review of Booker T versus Jeff Jarrett from Bash at the Beach 2000. So I hope you guys did enjoy this review of the match. Yeah, like I said, I just really wanted to talk about this match, given how this is really the true highlight of WCW 2000. So the entire show is not recommended, but check this match out if you haven't seen it. It's an awesome moment. All right, so I hope you guys did enjoy this review. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.